Hear ye, hear ye. Prepare thyself for the grand joust on the 15-minute battleground of E-mini S&P 500 futures. In this medieval melee, armored price knights clash for glory and gold. So don thy helmet and let the tourney begin. Let's jump right into it. Key buy and sell levels, or ranges. Value area high, VAH, 6,744, behaves like the high stone walls of the Colosseum. Any gladiator attempting to climb over will face a rain of arrows from the sellers. Value area low, VAL, 6,707, the sand-covered floor where the most desperate combat occurs. If this level gives way, the trapdoors to the pits below might swing open. Point of control, POC, 6718, the center of the arena, where the most blood has been spilled and the most contracts have changed hands over the recent hours. Support zone, 6,706 to 6,712, a sturdy phalanx of buyers holding their shields high to prevent a further collapse into the catacombs. Resistance zone, 6,744 to 6,750, a line of elite Praetorian guards blocking the path to higher glory. Single prints, escape paths, lower, 6,700, 5 to 6,706, a narrow passage to the dungeons. Few have survived here. Upper, 6,760 to 6,761, a rare opening in the enemy lines that could lead to a triumphant breakout. Market context. The current skirmish is a brutal retreating action. Price has been forced back toward the lower gates, with the bulls struggling to maintain their footing on the blood-soaked sands. The downward trajectory from the last 2 days suggests the barbarian hordes are at the gates. We are currently balancing near the lows, looking for a champion to lead a countercharge or waiting for the final blow. 3-day march through the arena. Day 3, March 10th. POC, 6,790. High, 6,852. Low, 6,763. The Empire's glory was intact, with the legions holding the high ground against the early skirmishers. Day 2, March 11th. PO, C, 6,777. High, 6,823. Low, 6,715. A heavy withdrawal as the shield wall cracked and the centurions were pushed back toward the inner gates. Day 1, March 12th. POC, 6,718. High, 6,761. Low, 6,706. The final stand on the bloodied sands, where value has been ground down into a desperate defense of the pit. Value has surrendered significant territory over 3 sessions, today concentrating its forces near the 6,718 level. A breach of the floor at 6,707 would signal a complete rout. Volume analysis. Cumulative volume delta, CVD breakdown. Session open, CVD negative, 18,470 contracts. The morning sun rose over an arena already filled with the shadows of aggressive sellers. Intraday peak buying, CVD climbed to negative 13,744. A brief and heroic charge by the cavalry that ultimately stalled before the fortifications. Current CVD, negative 19,174 net negative 704 from open, showing that the sellers have maintained their heavy pressure throughout the midday heat. Intraday low, CVD low, negative 24,566, the moment when it seemed the front lines might break entirely under the weight of the assault. Interpretation. The aggressive sell-side delta remains the dominant force. Any attempted rally will likely be met with more spears unless a significant influx of fresh legions appears. Risk management considerations. Long trades. Entry zone, near VAL, 6,707 to 6,712. Stop loss, below the dungeon floor at approximately 6,698, approximately 9 points, matching the average true range, below entry. Profit target, initial target at the center of the arena, POC, 6,718. Major target at the upper wall, VAH, 6,744. Short trades. Entry zone, on rejection of the upper wall, PHI, AH, 6,744 to 6,750, or a clean break below the sand floor. Stop loss, above the parapet at approximately 6,755 or ATR above entry. Profit target, POC, for the first spoils of war, then a full retreat to VAL. Position sizing, use a maximum 1 to 2% account risk per idea, equalized by stop distance. Trail stops to the last defended barricade after the first target is secured. Potential scenarios and trade setups. Scenario A, acceptance above, VAH. The gladiators scale the walls at 6,744 and take the high ground. Setup, enter long above 6,744 with a stop at 6,718, POC. Target 6,760 plus on a momentum charge toward the heavens. Scenario B, rejection at VAH. The defenders hurl stones and boiling oil from the 6,744 ramparts. Setup, short on the first failure to take VAH, stop above 6,750. Target POC, then VAL. Scenario C, failure at VAL. The floor of the arena collapses at 6,707, sending everyone into the abyss. Setup, short a break below 6,707. Stop above 6,715, recent skirmish high. Target the 6,690 level of the underworld. Scenario D, value bounce. The exhausted attackers pause at the 6,707 line, and a fresh gladiator finds his second wind. Setup, long at 6,707. Stop at 6,698. Target POC, then VAH. Smash the like and subscribe button. Click the bell to receive content notifications. Remember, the future belongs to the focused. Stay disciplined, stay curious, and as always, trade smart, trade strong, and never stop leveling up. I'll see you in the markets.